Welcome to the stream, boys. What's up? Doing a little bit of solos. Maybe someone might happen to game with us. I'm about to break my chest. I know. I think I'm right, but let's see if I was right. Yep. That's how dumb I am. What? Hit a heavy sniper. Didn't even sound like a heavy sniper to me.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hi, I'm Robert.
Brock?
Brock, we've met before, but
Yes.
Robert.
Anything new that you did since you were last year?
So recently,
I know we were only here a couple weeks ago.
yeah. Well, not that I can think of.
Okay. There's always a level of paranoia because you know who you are.
Right.
So you automatically think that these people are going to know who you are. How can you fight against that? The best thing to do is just to hide in plain sight and act normal. Go in there and don't freak out.
If you want
You know what that actually is? Is that a site?
I believe it's ivory. I think it's ivory.
In 2014, New York State tightened restrictions by making the sale of elephant or even mammoth ivory completely illegal. The only sales that are allowed are those of articles that contain less than 20% ivory, and that have paperwork showing they're more than 100 years old. Selling ivory under any other circumstance is a crime.
You know, some of the ivory today, they don't even let you because they came a lot from elephants' customary. They don't even allow the sale. You know, I mean, back in the day, a lot of it was original. You know, a lot of real. But today there are a lot of restrictions. They're not selling it. Okay, so good.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so I'm
yeah.
not telling you anything, you know.
No.
I'm just saying, you know, to get original ivory, you still got a lot of people, even the Chinese, that do collect it, but it's almost a black market.
The authorities say this small figurine is part of a huge illegal market.
So it's 2,700.
The ivory trade in the U.S. estimated to be a $23 billion industry, and New York City is its hub. Between 30 and 40,000 elephants are poached each year. That's one elephant killed every 15 minutes. Because of this, experts estimate that the total number of elephants left in the wild is now fewer than 500. For decades, he's been helping the DEC confirm the presence of ivory in seized items. How do you tell that these pieces here are ivory?
It looks like ivory from a distance in terms of its color and all of that, but you can actually see these lines. They're called Schrager lines,
Okay.
and they're very diagnostic of elephant ivory.
So you don't even need to take samples. You see these lines and you can immediately say elephant ivory.
You can immediately say elephant ivory.
Confirming that the statue contains ivory is what Jesse and his team needed to get a warrant.
We've got two different initiatives here. The first thing's going to be the entry.
On a Wednesday afternoon last July, they staged another meetup with the art dealer, this time with backup.
So upon entry, we'll serve the search warrant. While we're doing that, you guys are going to stage an enemy building of interest. The target is assigned. You guys are going to go inside, sweep the location, let's take control of those computers, and let's turn off the closed circuit surveillance. And that is it.
The salesperson that sold you the statue, you arrested today.
We did. And in this case, he wouldn't voluntarily leave, so we made a judgment call just to arrest him, on what we have so far, and get him off the property so we can just go in there and do what we need to do.
By the time the bust was over, Jesse and his team claimed they had seized 3 other ivory pieces worth $36,000, which they later authenticated. The dealer, Robert Rogal, told us that the seized pieces were not made of ivory, and that the statue he sold contained less than 10% ivory, and was more than 100 years old. He was kept in custody overnight and released after his arraignment.
Good morning, everyone. We're going to get the program started. Thank you.
A month later, the organized an ivory Fest in Central Park. The purpose of the event was to send a message that New York City doesn't tolerate the sale of elephant ivory.
I can't help thinking that today is a great day for elephants and a really bad day for ivory traffickers.
It was there, amid a crowd filled with animal rights activists, politicians, and celebrities, that we saw Robert Rogal, the art dealer recently arrested by Lieutenant Palak's team. Hi, my name is Ariel. I'm a reporter from Vice News Tonight. Would you be willing to talk to us on camera?
Yes, absolutely.
Some ivory was seized from one of your stores, correct?
No, that's not correct. A bronze sculpture made of bronze had a couple of ivory elements.
So you think that, what is it? Is it the amount of ivory that was on the statue that bothers you? You think it's too small?
It didn't bother me. It bothered them. To me, it was not even an issue that it was any ivory involved in it. These are small elements. I was involved in the making of the bronze. We just buy and sell.
So whose responsibility would it be to kind of monitor what a piece of art is made of, if not yours?
I think the responsibility lies within the artist. It doesn't lie within the dealer.
Why the ivory? Why is that one thing that you wanted to witness yourself?
Well, because I believe a lot of the items that they're confiscating are vintage items that you go to a museum, and the fact that they're destroying art in today's world is similar to maybe what the Nazis did in confiscating art. And these people are speaking now and today like there are whales and elephants in Central Park, and that we're saving the world.
The case against Rogal is currently pending pre-indictment in Queens County Court. In a phone call today, he told us that the case is, quote, costing me my reputation over a ridiculous thing I wasn't even aware of.
chain that continues to bring this illegal ivory into the United States.
It was my honor to allow states across America to defund Planned Parenthood. I want to live to see the day that we send Roe versus Wade to the ash heap of history.
This is the moment Estelle and I began to question our sanity.
There's definitely a promising cave down there. I don't know if it's a bear den or a mastermind den.
We're right about here, just outside of Yellowstone National Park.
And we're looking for a tiny little box.
It's about the size of a Happy Meal.
That's filled with over $1 million worth of treasure. We're here because of a guy named Forrest Fenn. You might have heard of him.
Well, you've likely heard that Santa Fe author Forrest Fenn.
Forrest Fenn.
Onto this, a Santa Fe art collector and author Forrest Fenn.
Fenn is one of those rare characters. He's like straight out of a Wild West film. He served as a pilot in the Air Force, took up a hobby as an amateur archaeologist, and then later moved to Santa Fe, New Mexico, and opened an art gallery.
Over the years, he amassed a collection of artifacts worthy of the finest museums. He made a fortune selling his wares to U.S. presidents and Hollywood tycoons.
In 1988, Fenn was diagnosed with cancer. He fought it off, but it got him thinking about his legacy.
When faced with his own mortality, he decided to do what any eccentric man might do to ensure his spirit lived on after his death.
He buried a treasure chest.
Sometime between 2009 and 2010, Forrest claimed that he trekked out into the Rocky Mountains and hit a 12th century bronze chest containing 42 pounds of his finest treasures. Gold nuggets the size of chicken eggs, antique featured Spanish jewelry, and even a Ming Dynasty jade sculpture.
In 2010, Fenn self-published The Thrill of the Chase, a memoir. And in the back of this book, there's a poem.
That poem contains 9 clues that supposedly lead to the treasure's exact location.
It goes a little something like this.
As they have gone alone in there, with my treasures gold, I can keep my secret where, and hint of riches new and old.
Begin it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down. Not far, but too far to walk. Put in below the home of ground.
From there it's no place for the meek. The end is ever drawing nigh. There will be no paddle of your creek, just heavy loads and water high.
If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down, your quest to seize. But tarry scant with marvel gaze, just take the chest and go in peace.
So why is it that I must go, and leave my trove for all to seek? The answers I already know. I've done it tired, and now I'm weak.
So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the cold. If you are brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold. 10 years later, nobody's found it, and many have tried. But Forrest, who's now a cult-like figure in the treasure hunting world, has admitted that 4 of the 9 clues have been solved.
And apparently some people have gotten within 250 feet of the gold.
An update this morning on a story we've been telling you about for years. A man who decided to give away his fortune claimed I buried it somewhere out west several years ago.
The treasure is real. The treasure story is real. The treasure is hidden where I left it. And the search goes on.
In public and private Facebook groups, more than 8,000 members rage on in these deep philosophical debates over the interpretation of the clues.
The Finding Fenn's Gold subreddit boasts 1,600 regular contributors who pose questions like, what kind of hill can an 80-year-old man climb? And does anyone have dreams about the treasure too?
Over the past year, we talked to a lot of these treasure hunters, like Ricky and Greg.
We're here in historic Natchez, Mississippi today. See Big Red behind me?
They're engineers on a steamboat.
Man, so this is the daily search for you.
Every night, I'm looking. If you ask anybody that works with us on the boat, they will tell you that Greg, oh yeah, he's the one looking for Forrest Fenn's treasure.
No, I'm not this person at all. I don't do crossword puzzles. I don't like camping. It was the extreme opposite of anything I've ever done.
So how did you first hear about Fenn's treasure?
Well, I've never heard of it before until this. There it is. Treasure hunter dies in search for rises to £1 gold. In the morning, I get the newspaper delivered, and then I think by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think I sold it.
Study geography in college. I'm all into maps. I spent hours upon hours just looking through Google Maps and all the places he went.
Really easy to become obsessed with this story. This is Josh and his dad. They spent a week traversing New Mexico for a family vacation, just looking for the chest.
So yeah, I'd say about 8 weeks of really hard research, Google Maps, little sleep, getting too excited to sleep, kind of stuff. A lot. Too excited to sleep.
And that obsession, it happened to us too. I asked Zach if he wanted to help me find the treasure.
I said, absolutely, yes.
So we went to the Rocky Mountains with a full-fledged plan to find Finn's gold.
Come on, buddy.
Please move. We're definitely in Wyoming.
Hi, it's Scott.
Hey, Scott, it's Zach.
So you're wandering Montana looking for treasure.
So, we're actually on the road right now. We just came from Bozeman, and we're driving down toward Wyoming. We're pretty convinced the treasure's there.
Wyoming. Well, Wyoming is the right state, no question.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you been to your spot yet?
I have. I made a mistake. And you've probably heard this story from multiple people as well, but this is what keeps me awake at night at the moment.
But if you were to go back, you know exactly what the mistake was.
Absolutely.
You're scaring me. I feel like we're gonna come back from this trip and just not sleep for weeks.
Is this your first time that you've been out searching?
Yes.
Yeah, and so I think, you'll be out there and, I think you'll find what everybody else finds. You'll be like, wow, we could spend, the next 10 years in this very, right here, right where we are, and never stumble across a 10 by 10 by 6 chest, especially.
Dude, I'm shocked he just said that it's in Wyoming. Like, I expected him to be really adamant that it's in Colorado.
Yeah.
And, I feel pretty good right now that this established, this treasure hunter thinks that it's, the same general, at least the same state where we're going.
There's a weird unspoken dynamic with this treasure. No way. And we're all collectively scratching our heads trying to decipher what Forrest Fenn is telling us. But we don't want to give away too much. After all, we want to be the first to find that treasure.
In our research, we came across this map made by amateur cartographers. So, using geographic data from these clues, they were able to narrow down the original search area from 27 million acres to about 590,000 acres. That's a 98% reduction in size. And even just in that area, we're still looking at 23,310 acres of wild land.
We now think it's probably more towards Yellowstone.
Where specifically do you go in Yellowstone?
I can't give you too many clues. I haven't found the treasure yet.
If I got it, it's more about being known as the person that found it. That's all I want.
Zach and I each spent weeks coming up with our own theories. Zach spent an entire afternoon trying to convince me that the longitude and latitude markers on Finn's maps were a clue. Obviously that was crazy.
We actually own City Bowl version of this house.
We're taking the boat out, taking the speaker sticker out. Hopefully the truck doesn't get stuck.
That checks out.
Pretty soft, but anyway, good. Quick, comment down below, so how do you get rid of this? I don't want to get rid of it completely. The weeds, I know weeds are good for fish, but like, you can't even cast. So,
what does that say about, like, how...
We reached out to Finn early on in our research with the same starry eyes that many treasure hunters do. He denied our request to interview him.
Maybe it's just you getting close to the treasure.
And with that, here is where I think the treasure is. So first you start with where warm water starts. That's the Firehole River Falls, right in the heart of Yellowstone National Park. Now, the name of the river speaks for itself.
Okay.
There's the cave.
There it is.
Oh man, this is not what I expected. Actually, in 2007, water temperatures in the falls rose to 82 degrees and it killed a bunch of trout there, pretty much halting life. So, coincidentally, right above the Firehole River Falls, there's this canyon, and it leads to the Madison River. Now, if you take the Madison River straight to Hebgen Lake, that's too far to walk. So at this point, we're right on the border of Montana and Wyoming. But it's a place Ben explored as a kid, so that counts for something. Now, above Hebgen Lake is Grizzly Bear territory, home of Brown, and Red Canyon Creek, no paddle up your creek. So, in 1959, a massive earthquake shook this region, and the Hebgen Lake Dam gave way, creating Quake Lake, along with a deadly landslide. That's heavy loads and water high.
But Estelle, what's the blaze?
Honestly, it could be anything. A lot of people think we'll only be able to see it if we're standing in the exact right spot.
That sounds really decent. But the skeptic in me says, this is a highly appropriate pond. Thousands of people have come up with hundreds and hundreds of different theories that seem to fit perfectly like puzzle pieces. Are you going to tell me that I'm wrong right now? I will not crush you in this moment. Forrest himself, I think, has acknowledged that this culture very well may be around for 10,000 years before someone finds it. At least one person has been within 200 feet of the treasure. That's insane. And if that was happening, someone was standing 200 feet away from building the tunnel. Yeah, if that happened within 6...
Shot, man. What's up, kid?
Are you playing Fortnite?
Yeah, I'm on.
Wait, what?
I'm on. I'm not really playing, but I'm on. I was watching YouTube.
Do you want to play Ninja Type?
Yes. Oh, yes.
How could it possibly be online on Roblox?
Huh?
You want me to take pages online on Roblox?
Son, yes. I would love to get on my computer, but I have to get on my phone because everything's fucking broken. Turn it off and I'm doing this. See if she's on. Spraying doo-doo, she keeps inviting me.
Hey, bro, in what kind of pizza place I put in the work? Whenever you left to go take that big dump, holy shit, bro, I made like 40 pizzas. It was crazy.
I used to play that game, I used to be addicted to it. I had like the biggest house, the most expensive car.
And what, work at a pizza place? She's
Yeah.
online, she's online, she's online.
I'm gonna get on, give me a sec, let me find the shit. There it is, I'm on.
I'm gonna join her. See if her game is full.
Find me, my nigga. Get on your main account, get on your main account.
I am. Don't run. Right back.
Yeah, tell us me. Wait, I'll put my internet on.
We could very easily get knocked by one today if we're not careful.
Alright. So apparently this thing has 7 seconds of spray in it. So that sounds like just about enough to ward off one grizzly bear. Hopefully we won't need to use it today.
Ben's treasure has lured many unprepared hunters into the wilderness. We talked to a park ranger, actually, who said people had ventured into snow-impacted mountain ranges with just tennis shoes.
This morning, we're waiting on the office of the medical investigator to find out how a hiker searching for Forrest Fenn's treasure died.
In January 2016, Randy Bilyeu went missing in search of the treasure. 6 months later, he was found dead.
Son, I'm in your game. Where should I go? Where should I go? Where? I was just up at the top. I was just up at the top, but then I fell because someone hit me. Wait, what? Why you? How do you spell bully me? How do you spell bully? I forgot.
V-U.
Bully?
Yeah, V-U.
V-U.
L-L.
L-L.
Y.
Y. Volley? Oh, you said B. It's like you said V on my side. Why you bullying me? I just posted why you bullying me. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm gonna die. How the fuck do you get out of this shit? Yeah, press, what, wait. I don't know why. I'm like dying right now. I don't even know what the hell is going on. Look what she just put in chat. My dad's calling me. Wait, why is he calling me? What do you want? It kicks me out of the game because of that. Don't call me again. No. He's trying to call my phone. Wait, am I in the right game? Hey, what? Just get back here, not telling me who it is. Hold on. Should totally get in that pizza game winner because that would make me elf. I'm good at that game. Ashley give me a stiff shit, bruh. She's stiffing me. I swear. She's hit me up. She looked at my account, stole my She stole. Listen, this is what's weird. She don't want to talk to me, but she steals my song that I use on almost all my videos. She stole one of my songs that goes in my video. Thomas, get on, wait, I gotta send this to you right now. I want you to go, I want you to follow this, I want you to follow her, and go to this video I'm sending you right now, and I want you to comment, you stole that from Peyton, but read what's in the comments. And tell me what that says, because I can't fully read it. Go watch the video and look at that and look in the chat and see what that says again. And if since you got a musical, you should surely comment and be like you stole that song from Peyton. L, and then put an L after. But look. Did you get it? Get the video I just sent you. Go on your messages. Click on it and read what it says in the comments. Read it out loud. And you should totally comment. You stole that song from Peyton L. So then help me out since you accidentally released it. Son, do you see it? Have you watched the video? But look in the comments. Look what she said in the comments. So did you read it yet?
Yeah, I saw it.
Read. Tell me what it says real quick. Tell me. I want to make sure I get what she's saying here, because I don't know if I'm reading it right.
Oh, alright. You want me to read it too?
Yeah, because I think I'm reading it right, but I don't know if I'm actually reading it right. Wait, I can't hear you. Wait, let me click on it. Wait, say it again. It says duet. Does it say duet? Because look, I can't duet her shit. I already told you that. Comment, it can't be duetted. I help you out with Lily if you comment, it can't be duetted. You have it on private.
I don't think that is not Lily. I think I'm good.
Come on, nigga. Fuck. Help me. Son, wait, 1 sec. Let me call Lan and see if he'll do it. If not, I'm gonna have to man up and do it myself.
Okay, comment.
Alright, let me call Landon up. Oh my god! Have I been having stream running the whole time? Oh my god. Sorry guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna end the stream.